stream. So the headlines are true. Irv Gotti, founder of Murder Inc. Records, was pronounced dead at 54 years old. The music producer slash mogul had a huge impact and influence on the industry. And sources are saying that he died on life support. And this is according to the New York Post, the Hollywood Reporter, People.com, Yahoo. So all the major outlets are saying that Irv Gotti, he done passed away, man. Yep. So, I want to say rest in peace to Irv Gotti. Um, I know that his record label was called Murder Inc. But for you Gen Zs out there, he actually put out a lot of love songs. He had Ja Rule under his label, and they were putting out a lot of summer bangers. They pretty much ran things for a good 7 summers, hit after hit. He put Ashanti on, um, Black Child, Ja Rule. You know what I'm saying? And Irv Gotti had a very interesting personality, very outgoing. You know, when he spoke, he was very animated. And he was a businessman. His brother was in the streets. And, it's a sad situation because 54 isn't old at all, man. 54 isn't old at all. And I'm hearing that 50 Cent is already throwing shots, which is just foul. That's just dirty. But at the end of the day, I guess 50's looking at it like, if he don't rock with you while you living, he ain't gonna rock with you when you gone. And to a degree, I can understand that too. Because to be honest, a lot of you brothers and sisters gotta know that people who are your enemies, now they're gonna stay your enemies when you gone. There's gonna be no sympathy. And it is what it is. So you have the right to feel how you feel. It's a sad situation. You know, And this goes to show you that we got to really take care of ourselves health wise, you know, make sure that we're not eating those foods that raise the blood pressure, and make sure that we got our blood pressure regulated. Because from what I'm hearing, they saying it was a stroke, right? They saying it was a stroke. I'm going to go ahead and read up on an article. I'm going to go to the New York Post because the producer was from New York. And that is a very reputable source. Irv Gotti, Murder Inc. co-founder, dead at 54. Says Irv Gotti, the famed music producer and record executive, has reportedly died. He was 54. The Hollywood Reporter confirmed his passing on Wednesday, February 5th, following rumors he had suffered from another stroke and a brain bleed. These brain bleeds are happening quite often. I wonder if he got the what, because for a lot of people who got that brain bleed, they got that what. And I'm pretty sure the Jamaica brothers are present. It could be a sacrifice. It could be a ritual. You can't put nothing past the industry. There's been a lot of insanity going on as lately. And a lot of the things we see aren't coincidences. I mean, you had the 67th Grammys, as well as 67 people dying in the plane crash that took place in D.C. And now you got, and then also you had the other plane crash in Philadelphia that happened at 6:07, right? But now you got Irv Gotti passing at 54. We don't know exactly what the writings on the wall are. We just know that the news is saying that he had a stroke. Irv Gotti attends City of Hope 2023 Music, Film, and Entertainment Industry Spirit of Life Gala honoring Leo Cohen, Global Head of Music at YouTube and Google and Specific Designer Center, October 18th, 2023 in West Hollywood. Yeah, in case you don't know, Leo Cohen, the one who made 300 ENT, all that gangster music, gangster rap, which is dying because all the artists going to jail. He controls YouTube's music. He's the global head of music at YouTube. So if you're wondering why good artists, who are conscious don't really get the push that they deserve, you can blame Leo Cohen. But speaking on Irv Gotti's defense, Irv Gotti, along with Suge Knight, tried to form a record label back in the day. That's right. Yep, it was Irv Gotti, Jay Prince, and Suge Knight. They were going to form a real black enterprise, and they were going to do some real good business with artists. And that's right before Irv Gotti was raided, and that whole beef with 50 Cent started. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people thinking Ja Rule just got bludgeoned in that beef, but in actuality, they were going through feds raiding them. They were going through a real raid. Everything was shut down for Murder Inc. for years. And so it is really nothing they could have done at the time. They couldn't really make music, all of that. But anyway, it says born living Domenico Lorenzo Jr., Gotti, was known for co-founding the record label Murder Inc. Records in 1988 and imprint on Def Jam Recordings, gaining producer credits for hip-hop legends like Jay-Z, DMX, Kanye West, Ja Rule, Fat Joe, Eve, and more. So, like I said, Irv Gotti had a very animated personality. The guy spoke with a lot of passion, and he didn't put out bad music. We know that Murder Inc. had some gangster rappers on there, but they also had the summers lit. They had the clubs lit. You understand? So, we got to put some respect on Irv Gotti, and he tried to do it the best way he can do it. You know what I'm saying? There was times where Irv Gotti could be a little bit over the top, but you could tell he was passionate about what he do. And to die at 54 is just, not a good thing, man. We want to live longer than 54, and this is a plague that's striking our community, and we often deal with diabetes, right? Gotti had a history of health issues, including diabetes. In 2023, he discussed his battle with the disease. It's rampant with black people, he said on Drink Champs at the time. What it does is it starts deteriorating your body. It's not under control. I've been diagnosed with diabetes forever. It's hereditary. When my blood sugar gets too high, shots of insulin, it's reversible, but you got to change the way you eat. Also drinking, because if you're on Drink Champs, that also bring your blood pressure up, which can spike your insulin levels. So it's not just what you eat, but drinking as well. It says, but what's effed up with diabetes. So anything you're going to like or taste good, horrible for you. And we got to rearrange our minds from that. We got to stop thinking that way. All you got to do is detox your body, and foods that are actually healthy would taste better to you. He said, now what's some nasty broccoli? You're supposed to eat some leaves and ish like that. See, this is where we got to change our mind frame. We got to change our mind frame. But unfortunately, this disease claimed Irv Gotti's life. Somebody said he's still alive at the moment. That's not what the news is reporting. It says he's already passed. All right. Now, mind you, y'all, I do know that sometimes when you're on life support, people start counting you out. You know, people start counting your check, and people start, you know, divvying up what your earnings is before you even pass away, before you even flatline. And I have witnessed people wake up from life support. I have witnessed people, family members close to me, be on life support and get up. And this is real talk. So I know the power of the Most High. I know the power of prayer. And I know that somebody can come up out of that. If the right people are around and you're putting a press on the doctors and you asking the right questions. Everybody in the chat, it's a lot of people in the chat saying he's still alive. The news is not saying that. I got multiple sources that I just listed, including the New York Post, Yahoo. You know, there's a lot of sources saying he's passed. So I'm only going on base what the news says, right? In August, Gotti's rep revealed he had a minor stroke after WAC 100 leaked photos of the record executive using a cane to walk. It says, Irv has been struggling with diabetes for years, which caused him to have a minor stroke over 6 months ago. The rep told TMZ at the time he has since changed his diet to eating more healthy. He's been successful in making a full recovery. Irv is not in a rehab facility. He is at home with his family. So this is what was reported 6 months ago. Days later, Ghotti spoke about his health in a statement to the Shade Room. I'm getting older. That's all. Only thing worse than getting old is not getting old, he explained. Ghotti was a pioneer in the rap community. He credited as a producer on several hits, including DMX's first studio album. Wow. It's Dark and Hell is Hot. 1998, Ja Rule's Between Me and You, Ashanti's Foolish, Fat Joe's What's Love, and more. Gotti's Murder Inc. public feud with 50 Cent, G Unit Records. So, yeah, the man been dealing with it, man. He been going through these strokes, and all I can say is my condolences is out there for Irv Ghotti and his fam. You know, I don't ever recall seeing Irv Ghotti throwing up bafflements. I don't recall Irv Ghotti really seeming to be with the dark side. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes every now and then you have a mogul or a producer that's not all the way in the occult. And I never really seen that from Irv Ghotti. So he come from that 90s cloth where you just was known in the streets. You know, his brother was known in the streets. Irv had connections. He was passionate about the music. He seemed like one of them 90s cats that just was touching bases with artists, getting it off the grind and making his dream come true. And he brought out a lot of decent artists that till this day we can't say really put out dark messages. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. With that being said, you know, rest in peace, Irv Ghotti. I don't want to go live real long on this. I actually been working on music pretty much all day myself. I've been working on tracks, and you know, that's been going well. So y'all can look forward to seeing some music coming from this direction. And I want to thank y'all for watching the broadcast. Hopefully this got you informed with the news. And y'all be blessed out there. Hey, take care of yourselves. Brothers and sisters, take care of yourselves. One love. With that being said, shalom. Peace.